Hello Capricorn and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading and we're going to see what's coming in for you. We have the new moon in Gemini coming through this week, and that will be, it's planting a seed. Something new is being planted in the element of air. We have as your main theme the Pentacle 9 Saturn Virgo. Beautiful. We like this as an energy, a lovely earth energy. And the Pentacle 9 is... it's this energy. What I was getting when I was meditating for you was I got the word standing tall. I got this sense of you were standing straight and you felt like so much taller than normal. So, and it was like this leadership energy that you were stepping into, which is interesting. The Saturn energy, Saturn is your ruler. So it's kind of saying you've done something right. You've done what has been required of you. You've put in the hard work and built a good foundation. So it's a very disciplined, almost strict energy with something, sticking with something, like a determined energy. And so the Pentacle 9 is now saying it's time to reap some results for that, some rewards. And for some of you, this is financial rewards that are coming in, but it's also a sense of feeling quite happy with your level of achievement, with where you're at this moment in time. The Pentacle 9 is, a really, really good energy around that. There can be a sense of a bounty or abundance coming in, but there's also this independent energy that you did this, you put the energy, the effort in for this, and you should be proud and stand tall. So it's a nice energy to come in, and it's kind of just being pretty happy within your own skin, happy to kind of do things relatively independently. For some of you, you're working really, really hard towards financial freedom as well, that this is something you're proud that you're bringing in. The Two of Wands, so you've started something new, or you're starting up something new. The Queen of Pentacles, beautiful. I love this. This is wanting to bring in more comfort, security, serenity. The Queen of Cups. Look at all these queens coming in. My goodness. Okay. Something that's going to feel good and something that is going to be, I feel like this is something kind of quite nice around the home or around like a particular relationship, because there's the card of love that's coming in here as well. The 10 of Wands. Interesting. So I feel like this is actually a really nice energy. And the Chariot. Okay. So this is where you're being very kind and generous. You're doing something for somebody else, and you're kind of bending over backwards for somebody else here, quite literally, like not like in the way that you're willing to do whatever it takes to really help somebody feel better. It's like, potentially sacrificing and working really hard at a relationship here that is very near and dear to you, somebody that you truly have got a lot of love for, somebody that you really care for, somebody that is like a stable energy within your life, somebody very caring. And it's kind of like you want to do something new for them, especially if they're struggling, especially if they've been struggling with something. The Chariot energy and the Queen of Cups, they're both cards of Cancer in the sign Cancer, and that's very much a lot to do with the home, with the energy around the home, what's been happening around the home, any kind of struggles that are around the home, or struggles to do with health and looking after yourself. It can be anything to do with that. And I feel like this is not, it could be you. It could be you. I feel like you are taking on some burdens and responsibility for somebody else who may be having health struggles, or may be having issues like loving themselves or looking after themselves. They may be having issues with stability in their life. I feel like you're the strong one this week. You're the strength for somebody else who can't be quite as strong. And that's why you're kind of standing even taller, because it's like you have to be taller for somebody else. It's like you have to make yourself bigger and stronger because somebody else can't be. So it's like willing to take on a real challenge this week, to take on a struggle, and to really kind of put yourself out there and do anything, do what it takes. And so this might be where you're starting up something new. It's like, it's hard work. That's the thing with Saturn. It's like you're willing to put in the hard work with this. You're willing to kind of stick with it, or stick with this person, it could be something quite physically like draining as well. Or it just requires like a commitment that sacrificing some time or energy, but it really is this very nice energy that you're doing something for somebody, and especially around their living space or how they're feeling comfortable within themselves, like around their home. And this could be your home if you're living with the person as well. So yeah, I mean, this can also be for yourself if you're single and you kind of, because the Pentacle 9 is like happy, it's very independent energy. So you're doing something for somebody else, but you're doing it because you want to do it, even though you're happy to kind of put in a bit of effort and it can feel like a bit of a burden sometimes. You're doing it for the reasons because there's some really, really good reasons here. Now, if this is you're single and you're thinking there's nobody else here, this really is about looking after, if you bring it back to you, this is about doing some sort of, I do think it's got a lot to do with your health and your comfort as well, like starting up some sort of regime or something in your life. I feel like it's got very much to do with daily routines where you're not, you're really looking after yourself. And this might be coming in as well as something like if you're looking after somebody and caring for somebody else, it's all about you looking after you as well. So much to do with your body, your physical health, so much to do with your physical energies and how all of that sort of stuff, how many things you're taking on, especially in relationship to other people. And so it's all just, I do feel like it's all manageable. That's the thing, because there's this strength that's coming through for you this week. So you're able to maybe take on a few more extra responsibilities or things that you wouldn't normally, or maybe you wouldn't normally be able to do it. But it could be quite literally that you are, building things or helping or however this is. I feel like you're motivated to kind of really help somebody. So let's pull. But if this is you, it's also you're overcoming a lot of you're working with energies where you're starting new things that are all about looking after yourself as well. So we've got there's a lot of fire. This is the thing, like you're motivated to be doing this. And this is the Cobra energy. This is your animal energy. And this is where it's kind of very equivalent to the Ace of Wands for me. It's like, again, we were seeing you standing tall. That's quite literally what the Cobra is doing, standing up and poised to strike already. And the Cobra is always very much like, it's like the spiritual teacher. It will keep you on the straight path. It keeps you on this very disciplined energy. So it feels like, it's like, imagine that there's this Cobra watching you as your spiritual teacher. Okay, it's a good teacher. It's nothing scary, even though that does look scary. And you did something wrong, the Cobra is going to make sure that it's going to let you know. So this is kind of like a strict teacher energy that's coming in here that keeps you very, very disciplined and keeps you on the path. So if some of you are struggling with your health or struggling to keep some kind of health regime, or struggling to do something like financially for you that gives you that greater sense of comfort and security, this is where the Cobra actually gets you really motivated, gets you kind of up, and gets you kind of doing something and keeps you at it. It's kind of like you've been given a task this week from the universe and they want you to complete it, and saying if you do complete it, you're going to get this bounty of the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting energy to come through here. So there's definitely people in your life that are coming in. There's definitely a relationship here that with the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups, there's a lot of love and compassion with this relationship. Somebody might be sensitive, somebody might even be frail, but this Queen of Cups energy could be related to the mother or somebody who has that kind of mothering role as well. And then there's also this energy of somebody around you as well that is very caring and looks after you. It's the sort of person that's there when you're sick. So this is like a role that maybe you're taking on, or maybe somebody else is taking on as well. But it's just somebody that you feel like, okay, I can rely on that person financially as well for some things. So this can also be, however that's presenting, it doesn't actually have to be a person. Like it could be a job, or it could be wherever you're getting some sort of regular income and money, and kind of looking at how that is impacting your health, or whether that's coming in regularly or whether it's not. So it's really important to kind of be looking at how the money and the stability is impacting health around you, not only you, but other people. So look at this. Speaking of which, you've got 10 of Shells as your little take-home message, blessings and well-being. So this is, really, really lovely energy to come in, because, it's wanting to give, it's like I said, it's this strict teacher energy, but it's got the blessings and the reward at the end of it. So it's blessings and well-being and wanting you to be happy. The 10 of Shells is the equivalent of the 10 of Cups. So it's wanting you to be happy. And I think that this is either you working on things that are making you more happier, or bringing in this happiness that the universe is kind of giving you very clear directions on, or you're doing something really really for somebody else to make them happy, for their well-being, for their sense of and like I said, I feel like you're working really hard at this. You have been working really, really hard, and you're going to see some positive results. This is really beautiful, the blessings and well-being, and that's the universe saying, and Saturn, your ruler, saying, yep, this is just rewards for something that you've kind of stuck with, or someone that you've stuck with, an issue, and it's starting to pay off now. So that's it, Capricorn. That's it. And it may just be the pure fact of seeing somebody else happy is the payoff as well. So that's it, Capricorn. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment, and take care.